a little easier or harder as we go. All right. What am I going to do first, please? Ryan. What are we going to do first? All right. What am I left with on the left side, please? There we are. What are we left with on the left side, Ryan?
4x.
Tell me again.
4x.
Tell me again. No laughing. What are we left with?
0. I don't know what you're asking me.
What are we left with?
0.
No. What am I left with?
Negative 4.
Thank you. 11 minus 3 is what, Georgiana?
8.
8. Last and final step to solving, Acadia. We'll wait. What? Negative 4 times x is less than or equal to 8. So how do I undo what's happening? Rosalind, what am I going to do? Don't just sit there and color. You should be thinking if you don't know.
Well, I did the phone method, so I did.
Okay, so what was the last step?
Divide.
Yeah, it's the same step, guys.
Divide 4.
Say that again.
Divide 4.
No, we're not dividing by 4. There's no 4 here. Divide by,
3.
I don't see a 3 here either. What numbers are in this second part of the inequality?
4 and 8.
No, I don't see a 4. No. 8's not being multiplied by x. What's being multiplied by x, Rosalind? I don't see 4. Does anybody else see 4? Nope, I don't see 4. You're looking right here, right?
Yeah.
What number do you see? X is a variable. What number do you see next to x? There's nothing next to the 4 that you see?
Oh, negative 4.
Thank you. That's very different than 4. Divide both sides by negative 4. X. 8 divided by negative 4 is negative 2. Which way will my symbol face? Towards the x or towards the 2? Or negative 2, excuse me. Ryan?
Towards the negative 2.
Towards the negative 2. When we divide by a negative, our signs flip. So did this flip if we write it this way? Nope. So which way do you want it to point?
Towards the negative 2.
The open mouth goes to x or to negative 2?
Negative, or 2x.
Right now it's less than. If I switch it, it's going to be greater than. Towards the x. The mouth goes towards the x.
Is it just whatever way the inequality symbol's pointing? Like the less than is pointing. Is that the way the arrow goes on the graph?
As long as the variable's first.
Okay.
Yep. So Finn made a really good point, observation. He said that this arrow is pointing towards the way the line will be drawn. As long as the variable comes first, that is true. So if I were to graph this at -2, close dot, the line is going to go, or the graph is going to be colored in that way. Yes. Okay, I am a little bit concerned that still after many, many examples, we are not being able to solve these accurately. We're going to do one more. What do I do first for B, please? Brandon?
You would distribute?
Yes, distribute. What am I distributing?
3x, or 3 times x plus 2, so it would be 3 times x.
Make sure you keep that negative there.
Oh, -3x.
Yeah?
Plus -6.
So -6.
Yeah.
Plus or -6 is right. It's the same thing as saying -6. Yeah? Six minus 3x minus 6 is greater than 15. See anything we can put together, Georgiana? Yeah, I like that. Those cancel. 6 minus 6 equals 0. All I'm left with is -3x is greater than 15. How many of you forgot that negative sign? Okay, that's okay. What am I going to do last, Roslyn?
Divide.
By?
-3.
All right, she remembered. When I divide by a negative, my sign is going to switch. So I'm going to start that right off. This sign turns to this sign. Greater than turns to less than. X stayed on the left. 15 divided by -3 becomes -5. So x is less than -5. Open dot, close dot, Mr. Workman.
Open up.
Open dot. Coloring to the left or the right?
The right.
Less than. To the left.